everybody, welcome back to another review, and today we will be reviewing the new NECA Ultimate Doc Brown. This figure is the second figure that I will add to my Back to the Future collection, NECA collection, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's jump into the review. Starting off the review, as we always do, we are going to measure him to see how tall he is, and he stands right over 7 inches tall, so that's pretty good. He'll fit in with most every NECA collection, and I will do comparisons later on the video, so stay tuned for that. Now, this figure does not come with a lot of accessories, but he does come with some. But first of all, I have to put out a warning there. This can be fixed with hot glue, but be careful with this handle. It is fragile. And, you know, I cracked it right out of the package, tried to put it in the hand, and then snap off. So, I think I can glue that back in, because it just goes right back into place like so, right back into its hole. So yeah, a little bit of hot glue will fix that, but I love this. This is what made me fall in love with this character, and that's the emergency cash case that we saw in the teaser of this figure a couple months ago. And look, that is just so cool. It has all kinds of different monies from 1955 to 1923, 1917, 1864, and you get the gist. It's from all different times of the world, which I think is really cool. Also, I'd be careful with this entire thing because it's made out of translucent plastic, and yeah, translucent plastic likes to snap. So yeah, just be careful with the entire thing. And here we have his little, I think, I saw a review on this figure, and that's what made me get this figure. But I think this is like something he looks through in the movie. It's been a while since I've seen the Back to the Future one, so I gotta watch them again, you know. But yeah, I love the silver that's on this thing, and you know, so much detail for a small item. I mean, there's little like things right there to make look like screws, like it's screwed together. But yeah, and this, to be honest, this really wouldn't be a Doc Brown figure if we didn't get a paper, actual paper goods. I really love this little newspaper. He also comes with this newspaper, USA Today, and believe it or not, that says 2016 because they traveled in the movie to 2015, and I'm disappointed in you, 2015. You did not give us hoverboards. I'm disappointed in you guys. But anyway, he comes with 2 wonderfully sculpted heads. You know, one just like an unglasses version of that one, and this one's like Psycho Killer. But anyway, and he also comes with 2 extra hands. And now I'm going to show you how everything inserts and stuff. Now, as you can see, this watch is a separate piece, wonderfully sculpted watch as well. And you just need to slip that on like so onto the hand, and then it just plugs right in there. Yeah, just plugs right in there, and it fit. I mean, you know, it's good. Now, this figure's head's a little bit more tricky to come off, but you will get it off. Then you can put on the other heads if you want to without dropping it. So we are also going to get into looks this part of the video as well. I love, 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 love the head sculpt. NECA, you do such a fantastic job on the human characters. You get me to get your human characters. I love the sculpt of this head. It looks really like Christopher Lloyd jumped out of the movie. And to be honest, I'm not sure if I like this better than the first Doc's head. We will do comparisons later, heads to heads and stuff. But yeah, I really love the translucent tie we got right there and stuff. That's really awesome. And you know, this coat is pliable and stuff. So yeah, I really love the gold paint. It almost looks like a gold metallic paint and stuff. I really love that. And if we go down here to the legs, he has a weird like diaper thing, I think. I'm not sure, but you know, it seems to be fine and stuff. Seems to be fine and dandy under there, so that's good. There's no splits in it or anything. And I love the texture of the pants. It's really good. Really fits Doc. And then down here we get to the boots. We get some very vibrant color changes down here, which, you know, you look on the rest of the figure, it's gold, red, and, you know, translucent. Down here you got black, red, green, and silver. And I'd be careful with these antenna things on the back, just because, you know, they're made of a hard plastic, so, you know, make sure when you're going to bend the knee, bend the leg, you don't bend it so much that snaps off, because it is made out of a hard plastic. I don't think you can, well, you could obviously snap it off, but you know what I mean. But yeah, also I didn't include the watches as accessories just because I probably should have, but yeah, I like the watches there. Yeah, really awesome figure and design look. I love all the color, all the paint apps, everything's awesome and stuff. Oh, also love the pattern of the gold and the white on the inside of the jacket. It's really awesome. So I really have no gripes about the looks of this figure. It's just so awesome. So now let's get into articulation, which I think that this figure's articulation is good, but we'll, you know, I'll go over everything. He can look up about that far. He can look up that far. He can look down about that far. He can't really look down with his head. You'd need the glasses head for the glasses to cover up for him to actually be looking down, because his eyes are just, you know, yeah. And he can go all the way around, and you have some tilt action going on. His arms can go out about to there, and go all the way around. He's on a single joint, and he's on a single joint, and it goes up to about there. And it is also swivel, and he has a hinge in and out, and a swivel at the hand. And down here, and I don't think he has well, he may have a slight. Do you have anything under here? I don't think so. I'm not going to try to pry him. But anyway, down here at the legs, he can kick far about that forward, which is really impressive because of that diaper thing. So yeah. And he can't really kick back, but that's like the first Doc. He couldn't really kick back. He can kick to the side very good. And he also has a slight thigh swivel. I wouldn't do that hard at all. But he has a hinge at the knee. And it comes up to about there. And it is swivel action. And down here, right here, we have a little swivel up there, kind of like a boot cut, but not really, because it's not at the boot. And then his rocker is very good, and his hinge can go down about that far. Not going to press it because of that. And his foot can go that far, which is pretty good with those laces right there. So yeah, the articulation on this figure is pretty good. I think the leg articulation on the old one's better, but yeah. No, the head articulation, sorry. So it's comparison time, as Pixel Dan says, and you usually think with re-release variant figures that it's going to be basically the same figure. Well, that's not the case here, and these aren't really re-releases, but you know what I mean by that. These two figures are very distinct and different. These two figures have a different style of head mold and paint on them, which I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of like this head better and stuff. I think it captures him more so, if that's possible, than the original head. And this dude does not want to stand up. Chill, Doc. And I think these two are taller than each other. Not taller than each other, that'd be stupid. But you know what I mean. This figure here is just about, well, they're dang near, hold on, let me see. Okay, don't listen to me, because they're the same size, so. But anyway, but I think this figure's head articulation is better in terms, because that second neck joint, you can look down more than you can with this one, because this one's hindered by that collar. And I think that this jacket's more pliable than this jacket, which I like, because it's easy for more movement and stuff. So yeah, it's easier for more movement. I think in terms of articulation, that this figure right here looks better up than this figure, which don't make sense, because you would think it'd be vice versa, that this one would have better up since it has better down, but it don't, and stuff. And obviously, they are going away from the double joints on there, from these combined elbow double joint things, which in some cases are good and some cases are bad. But in this case, I think it really works pretty well, because these two, because these two, don't you dare, because these two dang near have identical hand movement, which I don't understand, because you would think that the single joint would be worse than the double joint, but it's really not that big of a difference. You know, it's pretty much the same. And you know, and I like, okay, so here is my vote for the best Doc figure. And I love these figures both. They come with exceptional accessories, but I think I like the newer version better because of the amount of awesome detail that went into this figure, you know. And don't be worried about little paint chippings. The joints, some of the joint paint, when you move it more, that paint comes off. That's what makes the joints stiff. But, you know, this figure is really fine. No heating up, out of package, which... So overall, this is an exceptional figure. And NECA's just been hitting it out of the ballpark lately with these new figures. I mean, these new figures hit different, and they're so awesome, and I really love them, and I really enjoy them, and I think you all too, so I definitely recommend getting this Doc. But, you know, also, if you want, get the old Doc as well, the first Doc, and, you know, get the upcoming Doc, because there's an upcoming Doc too coming. We're getting a lot of Doc right now, and, you know, like, this guy came out in the same wave as the colorized Frankenstein did, and the colorized Frankenstein was exceptional. This figure is exceptional, and you know, just I can't say anything negative about this figure. I mean, except for the fragile points about it. Gets a little bit annoying, but, you know, that's minor. You know, you can just slap a piece of glue on there and stuff. But yeah, I really love this figure. And I think you will too. So if you all enjoyed this video, please leave a like. That just takes 2 seconds out of your day. And also, if you enjoyed this, if you enjoy my content, then please subscribe. That just takes 2 seconds. And if you want to get notified for when I next make a video, then please hit the notification bell. That just takes 2 seconds, so you're just spending 6 seconds down there at minus the time you take to write a comment, which also helps out the channel. But anyway, I hope you all have a very blessed day, and I will see you all in the next review.